Sip Bliko, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Bliss, Sip Gigi, Sip Sagai, Sip Parathiyama, Sip Vinayak, Sip Lalita, Sip Krishna, Sip Sadanand, Sip Gopal Prasad, Sip Chitra, Sip Prakash, Sip Aim, Sip Soham, Sip Temple Gale, Sip uh, Kamalji, Sip Sarla, Sip Harshal, and the rest of you I cannot see, but welcome to the call. And we are here on an interesting topic today. The topic of discussion is why have a purpose? So many people, so many even spiritual leaders laugh at purpose. And they say, what purpose? No need of purpose. So should we have a purpose? Should we not have a purpose? Why have a purpose? What is the purpose of a purpose? Is there a reason? So let's see whether you have a purpose. What is your purpose? Why should we have a purpose? This is the question of discussion. Bliss. Yes, Bliss.
Hi, Shvam, dear Shvam, everyone. Love you, love you. To have a purpose is very a good thing because we focus on this and we forget every other thought. So we are very motivated and everything to attain this goal. That's very helpful for
Why?
us
Why have a purpose? Why?
because it leads us to happiness.
Some people think purpose is unhappiness.
No, it's happiness. Because when we are doing something good and we are going where we are need to do, so we can reach happiness. In that, it's the 3P of happiness. Pleasure, purpose, and l'autre, c'est quoi donc? Hmm.
Okay, let me. So you are saying, according to you, let me check.
Yes.
There's one. There is Atma in Mahek and then Ru Mataji. Atma in Mahek. Unmute and Ru Mataji.
Hello, sir. Good
Yes.
evening.
Good evening.
Sir, I think we should have a purpose so that next day when we wake up, we have a we can live the life to the fullest when we have a purpose. So that for the next day we look forward to it, and then every time we do something, it makes us happy.
Good. So Atma in Mahek is telling us the reason to have a purpose. The reason to have a purpose, according to Atma in Mahek, nice her name. Atma in Mahek says if there is a reason, if we have a purpose, then there's a reason to wake up in the morning. Some people, they can sleep for 24 hours. Why they can sleep for 24 hours? You know, you can sleep for 24 hours because it's okay, there's nothing. I don't need to wake up in the morning. So some people get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I have a lot to do. So this is Atma in Mahek saying that the purpose drives us. Good, Rumataji. Good. I like your answer, but let's hear everybody. Rumataji, and after Rumataji, we have Anand, Raji, and Will.
Pradam Guruji, Shivoham.
Boliye.
Guruji, if we don't have any purpose in life, the life has got no meaning. We are just like a vagabond going here and there. Purpose
But
is very important to focus our life. Suppose I have a purpose, I have to get enlightenment. Then all my efforts will be towards that purpose.
but
Otherwise,
some people feel bekar hai, matlab nahi, waste of time
no,
to have
Guruji,
purpose.
no. Guruji, that is, those people are in ignorance. Without purpose, life has no meaning. Purpose is very important. Then only we can reach our goal.
Why do you,
Otherwise,
why do you,
we are
why do you
nowhere.
say that? Why do you say that?
Because Guruji, if I think that I have to get enlightenment, that I will be in yoga and I will think, okay, what I have to do, I will control myself. Otherwise, we will be in bhoga.
Okay, so what
So
you're saying,
purpose is very important.
purpose gives you direction. What you're saying, purpose
Yes,
puts you on the path.
aim is there, and you are there to guide us. If we have any difficulty, we contact you, we discuss with you. So purpose is very important.
But there are many people, who think that, I even hear many leaders and saints and swamis, they say, mean the purpose? What is the use of purpose? Why? It's foolish. Just live life. They say, Geo.
No,
So-
Guruji, that life has got no meaning. Those who think eat, drink, and be merry, they are ignorant people. Life has got one purpose for which God has sent us to this world to get enlightenment.
Thank you. Let me find any more strong reasons why must we have a purpose? Anand, Raji, Will, and Girish Ananda.
Shivam
Anand.
Guruji.
Yes, sir.
I think for me, purpose makes decision making easy so that we don't get distracted, and we can make that correct choice between what we want to do versus purpose. So I think that's what I feel.
Okay, so Anand says purpose gives me the right way, it takes me to the right decision. It helps me in my decision making. Raji?
Guruji,
Yes, Raji.
without purpose, life is waste. So, and the purpose should be only enlightenment for everyone. That is the purpose for everyone. Otherwise, everybody has to come and suffer and go. So the suffering will always be there. So without purpose, there is no meaning for human birth.
Now, Raji has given a completely different answer. Raji's answer is completely different. She is not saying why I have a purpose. Raji is telling the purpose. Raji is telling we all have a purpose. Yesterday, one man was there. He had, I met him after he had 5 bottles of whiskey. And today he had only 1 bottle of whiskey. But after having 1 bottle of whiskey, he is telling me, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. After having 1 bottle of whiskey, he is able to tell me the purpose of life. He is able to tell me about Maslow's law after 1 bottle of whiskey. So I was quite surprised. But so therefore, there is not just any purpose. Why have a purpose? Raji is saying, have a purpose because life has a purpose. It's a very different answer. Life has not any purpose, not any decision, not any direction, not any motivation. Life has only one purpose, Raji said. Thank you, Raji. You have given a new direction to the call. Will, Girish Ananda. Back to Bala Natarajan. Will. Will, you notice Ashwin's not. I can't hear you, Will. Are you there?
Can you hear me? No, you can't hear me.
Yeah, now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
I think the word I prefer is the word priority. And the second word I like is this word you use a lot, which is Moksha. So those 2 words quite important. I think you have to have the priority set, the number 1 priority, and then everything needs to revolve around that priority.
What is that priority according to you, Will? What is the priority you must have?
Enlightenment.
So enlightenment becomes the purpose.
It's the purpose.
See,
yeah.
There are many people who are drifting through life. There are many people who are drifting through life. They tell me, what about my family? What about my business? What about this? So you brought a new word in the call. They have poor priority.
Yeah, that's it.
See, the problem is not everybody has the right priority.
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody is not blessed. The priority. I had the wrong priority for 25 years.
Yeah.
And then another 5 years I wasted again with the wrong priority. So I had a wrong priority for 30 years of my life after I was an adult.
Yeah.
Right? From 18 adult, I became 18 to 48. From 18 to 48, I wasted my life.
Yeah, the problem with enlightenment is many people feel, well, it's not possible. Like many people in Sri Lanka, for example, they say, there are no enlightened people. There never have been for hundreds of years. And so they give up, already given up. But this is very bad. It's like this is your only chance to save your life. It's like you've got to, if you have it's like asking you to swim across the Atlantic Ocean, but you have to do it. It's your only chance. So you have to put your whole effort into it. If you have to swim the whole, then let's go today, start today. It has to be like total. It's your only chance is to do this one thing. So
yeah, but this is not swimming across the Atlantic Ocean. This is going across the Atlantic Ocean in a 5-star cruise ship. And anybody can go across the Atlantic Ocean in a 5-star cruise ship, because that is anybody who can afford it to get onto a ship. So enlightenment is our birthright and will. Enlightenment is the purpose of our existence.
yes, sir.
If we do, a lot of people think the purpose of existence is to take care of their physical health. Some people of their mental health, and some people about their beauty.
Yes, sir.
That's why today creams and lotions and shampoos and lipsticks are selling the highest in the world. I was
Yes.
in a foreign shop yesterday, and I was surprised. There were big shops full of wigs, and ladies were buying red hair and blue hair and green hair and yellow hair, and people were buying hair, colored hair.
Well, then you must rename your religion the luxury cruiser religion. Then people will realize that you're offering happiness, true happiness, on AiR's luxury ship.
So yeah, it's luxury ship is called SIP. We have no luxury ship. Our ship is called SIP. And
Ship.
yeah, so the point is that I think you said right. We don't have a priority. The priority is only one. And that priority is called nirvana, moksha, salvation, liberation, enlightenment, self-realization. The names are many. The purpose is one. There is only one purpose. Thank you, Will. Girish Ananda, Bala.
We have two choices,
Ah,
either to have a purpose or to continue be in circus.
ah. So if you don't have, Girish says, if you don't have a purpose, then you can be in a circus. And then to complete that line, what Girish says, then you are like a clown jumping up and down. Girish, then you are just like a clown jumping up and down. You come and you go. You don't understand the meaning of the show. So Girish, should we have purpose, Girish, really? Or is it okay to enjoy circus? What is the problem? Why not enjoy the circus?
We have to enjoy the circus, but evolve to
With the
fulfillment.
purpose.
Yes. And contentment, and then finally enlightenment.
There are people in this world who have tons of money, tons and tons and tons of money, but their life is meaningless because there is no purpose. That's a big problem. So it's very important that money is not the purpose of life. For example, I met a person who told me, I've got so much money, but the doctors told me I'm going to die. So I asked him, what's the purpose of your life? And I have a lot of money. I say, what's the use of your money? He doesn't even know what to do with the money. Because doctors told him, now it's time to go. Now he's so worried. It's time to go. Everybody has to go. People don't want to face the fact that one day they will go, they waste the show. They are wasting this show because they don't realize that one day there will be time to go. This is the sad part. Thank you, Girish. Bala.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
We have got this human life with some purpose, Guruji. And when Guru arrives in our life, we realize that we are born with some purpose. And initially, life was scattered without purpose, Guruji. And when we get the purpose, every day we take one step, Guruji, to move ahead.
So why should life have a purpose, Bala?
Because Guruji, otherwise it will become circus, Guruji, as Girish was saying.
No, why it will become circus? I don't,
Because
some people don't agree. Some people say it's better to enjoy the circus of life. Life is boring with a purpose.
no, Guruji, actually, falling, Guruji, कितना भी कुछ भी रहो संसार में कमी है, Guruji.
No, I get the
As
point.
you-
People are
as you-
saying, enjoy the circus, forget the purpose.
No, Guruji. Actually, see, Guruji, now I am in some program, Guruji, but still I am here, Guruji. I don't know about other people, Guruji, but I am talking about myself, Guruji.
So why do you think purpose is so important?
Guruji, our life will get some direction to move ahead, Guruji. And whenever we get up in the morning, we are in that ki kuch karna hai, kuch aage badhna hai, Guruji. And every day we take one step. Yesterday was also that call was what we said. Otherwise, Guruji, क्या होता है? बस ओवर थिंकिंग में, स्ट्रेस में यही चला जाता है, गुरुजी. लाइफ खत्म हो जाता है, गुरुजी. एंड इफ वी गेट द पर्पस, वी मूव अहेड विद दैट पर्पस, गुरुजी.
So is there a purpose for the purpose? I'm asking you one more. Now, Shiva, Bala has told her strong point. Is there a purpose of having a purpose? Or it's a waste? Lot of people say it's a waste of time. What are you wasting your time with the purpose? So is it a waste of time having a purpose? Is there any sense having a purpose?
Many people do not know the purpose at all. They think they earn, learn, and burn, and life is just a pleasure, that is all. But without knowing the purpose of birth and death and what is enlightenment, and without realizing who am I, you will never come to know what is the purpose of birth and death. When they realize that what is the purpose of birth and death, and after death, how can I liberate from the suffering, then only there is a purpose, people will realize. Otherwise, without that.
So is this purpose a choice? Do we have a choice?
It is a choice, but those who really want to get out of this worldly sufferings, only they will get into this spiritual path, to find out what is the purpose, why I am here.
Actually, there is no choice.
There is no choice, but many of them are not in the spiritual path, no.
Yeah, there may not be, but there's no choice. If you don't have purpose, then you continue with the circus. You come, you go, you are reborn, and this goes on and on and on. That's why the Purushartha tells us dharma, artha, kama, moksha. That's why the ashramas tell us brahmacharya, grihastha, vanaprastha, and sannyas. Why? Why are we being taught these things? Because this is life.
This is life, and only real liberation will, after enlightenment only, you will be away from all these sufferings and
suppose
become one with the sit.
Suppose I ask you a question. Should we breathe? Should we breathe? What's the answer?
It's natural, because there is life. If there is life, the sip is inside you.
Should we breathe or we should not breathe?
That's not a choice.
That's not a choice, right? We breathe.
Yes.
Nobody can say, okay, today, you can say, today I'm not eating idli. You can say, I'm not eating idli, I will eat toast and butter.
Yes, but I will not say that I don't want to breathe today. The whole day I will remain without breathing. That's not possible also, no.
So you have to breathe.
Yes.
But what we don't realize is there is a purpose.
There is a purpose.
And we don't realize that we have to discover the purpose. Lalita Gupta, thank you. Lalita Gupta.
Thank you.
Yes, Lalita. Why have a purpose? What is your... Yes.
Thanks that you brought this topic. Otherwise, I never focused on why there is a purpose. But I feel like I am born. Certainly, there must be some purpose for which my birth has taken place in this body.
Yes.
And it is, I feel, my duty, which I have not done for years, that I should find the real purpose why I have been born. So now it is understandable that the purpose is I have to, so that I'm not born again. So that should be the ultimate purpose. But then what happens is, even in worldly activities, if we have to achieve something, unless we have a purpose, we'll be drifting and going round and round, and all
Correct.
our energies will be dissipated. So we can focus our energy only when we have a purpose, and some fruition will happen for our existence. So that is what I feel. There has to be, and purpose is natural. I mean, it has to be there. I think there is no choice. Even if we don't choose, we will be going towards the purpose, maybe at a very slow pace.
Good. So even if you don't choose a purpose, the purpose will not leave you.
Yeah.
You may leave the purpose, but the purpose will not leave you, because that is the very purpose of our existence. Why did you come? Why did you come to earth? What is the purpose of this human birth? We human beings were not created. We human beings are not created just to come and go. For example, why has somebody made an aeroplane? You make an aeroplane not to park it in front of your house. You make an aeroplane because it is supposed to fly. So there is a purpose. Everything, there is some purpose. And the people who escape this purpose, the vagabonds, so as to say, the people who are just saying, chodo, leave it. अरे क्या purpose छोड़ो यार, क्या purpose, क्या करना छोड़ो. Many people are in that zone. But I think that you can't escape purpose. Because if you escape purpose, then purpose will catch you. Purpose will not leave you. Thank you, Lalita. Well said. Chidanand, let me see if there's any more new dynamic thoughts. Chidanand, Premchandji, Krishna.
Shivam Guruji.
Sir.
Yeah. Having born as a human, desire is an integral part of our personality. And if you don't have a purpose, that means if you don't have a purushartha, it can be dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So in the context of Sanatana Dharma, as a human, you should have a purpose, which is purushartha. Otherwise, you will live a desire, as desires prompt you, you will live an animal life. So being human, purpose is a must. Now it's up to you to choose dharma, artha, kama, moksha.
So very, very, very beautifully said. Now, Chidanand, what he's trying to tell us, does a dog have a purpose? Does a dog,
No.
does a cat have a purpose? The birds are flying. Do the birds have a purpose? Is there a purpose for the birds? The birds will fly till they die. The bird doesn't have a purpose. It has to fly from Bangalore to Chennai. Nobody told the bird, your purpose is to go from Bangalore to Chennai. Of course, many birds, they migrate, not because of a purpose, but because of necessity. Based on the climatic conditions, they migrate and then they return. That is the way instinctively they are made. Our new podcast is going live. I hope today our new podcast will go live. I hope your last podcast has gone live. You'll have seen Anirudh Acharya, right? Will be happy to know our first Buddhist podcast will go live. Maybe today. I'm not sure. Today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. But our first Buddhist podcast will be going live very shortly. And, in that Buddhist podcast, one point they say is that all living beings have got intelligence. So it's up to us to feel that. But we human beings, every human being has a purpose. And that is in the Sanatana Dharma. Every human being, as per Sanatana Dharma, has to realize, I am that. Neti, neti, tattvamasi. A dog doesn't have to realize, bow, 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 what bow, 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 no bow, 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 what bow, bow. The dog does not realize he is God. The dog does not realize I am not D-O-G, I am G-O-D. But a human being has to. Thank you, Chidanand. Premchand Krishna. Gopal Krishna.
Shivoham Gurudev.
Shivoham, Premchandji, bataiye.
It is very simple that the human life, God has provided a purpose, the union with divine. In all other lives, there is no purpose at all. So purpose the God has provided. If you ignore it, your life is useless, just like a dog, just like a cat, just like it is. So it's of no use. You must have a purpose to divine with God. So purpose is a must. Otherwise, your life is what for? There is no difference between a dog and me.
Very
Dog has
good.
no purpose. Dog has no purpose. So
Very
you are.
beautifully said. But why does somebody, a man, does not realize he is different from a dog? Why does a man not realize that there is purpose?
So purpose is a must. Your detached attachment, the ninth point is specifically for purpose, that we must have a purpose. And what is purpose? To attain soul. By success, we can get attachment. We can get many successes. But realization without purpose, realization will not come.
But so Premchandji is telling something new. A human being is not like an animal. A human being has a purpose. And B, the purpose is not achievement. The purpose is not achievement, because
it is
achievement.
realization. It is
realization.
It is purpose is not achieving. No, purpose is achievement. It is purpose is realization.
Correct. Absolutely correct. The purpose is awakening. The purpose is realizing. कि हमने क्या जूम कर में क्या कहते हैं? इंसान का पाप क्या है? पापों का बाप क्या है? इंसान भगवान है पर सोचता इंसान है. ठीक है. इंसान सच में शक्ति है, दिखने में वो व्यक्ति है. इंसान का पाप यही है, पापों का बाप यही है. पापों का बाप क्या है? पापों का बाप यह है कि इंसान नहीं समझता है कि मैं भगवान हूं.
मैं भगवान हूं.
The purpose of life, we are reaching a new level with Premchandji. The purpose of life is that you are a god, you are a goddess. The purpose of life, do you know? When I told somebody you are a goddess, how do I become a goddess? People do not understand. Goddess is the Devi. The Devi is in the sky. How can I be goddess? That is called avidya. Thank you, Premchandji. Krishna, well said. Krishna.
Yes, yes, sir, Shivoham. Yes, sir, the purpose, it's to realize the purpose of our life is the real purpose of our life.
Beautiful. The first purpose is to realize that there is a purpose.
There is a purpose.
Then what is the purpose? So first step, Krishna is saying there is
Who
a
am
purpose.
I and why am I here?
First
Who
step,
am
there
I
is a
and-
purpose. What is the purpose? And discovering the purpose. And then?
Who am I and why am I here? And one more thing, if I am to die like a rat or a dog or a frog, why did God give me so much of consciousness or intellect or whatever? So there is definitely a higher purpose. And that is what we have found out. That is a purpose. And to realize that purpose, till then we'll continue the cycle of birth and rebirth till we are totally rid of our ignorance. And when we realize we are God, we are Tattvamasi, we'll continue this cycle. So that is the real purpose to, only then, we can be in eternal happiness, the last peak of happiness, as you always say.
So what is the purpose of achieving our purpose?
To realize who am I and why am I here?
What is the purpose of achieving that
God,
purpose?
I am that, I am that.
So what is the purpose of achieving that purpose?
I didn't get you, sir.
The purpose of achieving that purpose is?
Enlightenment, self-realization and God-realization.
Correct. Freedom from the triple suffering on earth.
Yes.
And freedom from the cycle of rebirth.
And rebirth.
So therefore, if we don't achieve the purpose of life, then we are just like a yo-yo. Then we are struggling. Yesterday, that man, he was having whiskey. Whiskey comes in small bottles. That I remember, you must have seen small bottle. So he was having one bottle, and as soon as one bottle was over, he was having the second bottle. As soon as second bottle was over, he was having third bottle. When third bottle was over, he was having fourth bottle. I could not understand. How can a man continue drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking But I realize people who don't have a purpose, they will do it. Because, for example, drinking makes you free from a purpose. Drinking intoxicates you to a point where you think there's no need of purpose. Good, Krishna. Thank you. Gopal Prasad.
Okay, sir, I bow down to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yeah, this fact is established that our purpose is to get enlightened. But the question is, why why we postpone our enlightenment? This is the most important thing. I think, sir, we don't know. If we keep the factor in our mind that tomorrow we may not be there. Death, if we death, the factor we always in consciousness that today we may not be live. 50,000 people daily, every day they are dying. I may be one of them. And then only the intensity will come, sir. Yeah, I don't waste time, unnecessary, cut off all those unnecessary things and focus
Beautiful.
on, sir.
Very beautiful. Time is
priority.
running out. What is Gopal telling us? How many people realize time is running out? Somebody told me I am only 30. Sir, I am only 20. I am only 20. Why are you talking about enlightenment? I am only 20. Somebody said I am only 30. Huh? Some people think that even 40 is too young to be enlightened. 40 for a little fun. Let's dance, 40. Huh? 40 is time for wine. I asked somebody, why don't you get enlightened? And that lady told me, 40 is a time for wine. When I am 50, I will think of the divine. What she told me? Somebody told me, a very intelligent person says, 40 is the time for a little wine. And at 50, I will talk of the divine.
Even, sir, intelligent people, educated, highly educated, they talk like this, sir. Plus rich people, I just what you are telling, sir, in the plane you have met the rich people. This is a wonder how he could not find the purpose of his life, sir. Maybe because of ego. He thinks that money can purchase everything, give all the fulfillment and solve all the problem.
Actually, bhoga is a big problem. That's why a man who has got 100 cars wants 200 cars, wants 300 cars. A man who has 1,000 watches, he's buying another 1,000 watches, only because of avidya. And that avidya puts us in bhoga. The word avidya, the word bhoga, they steal our purpose.
Plus, sir, one thing, this importance of Guru, sir. What some speaker is telling, sir, Zoom call, that in our natural course, we will become enlightened. But it will take millions of years. Maybe. Slowly we get awakened and what. But miracle or magic of Guru is that in one life, because of his guidance and whatever teachings we are following, in one life this enlightenment is possible, sir.
If you have the right guru, and if you are completely devoted and dedicated to the right guru, you cannot miss. You cannot miss.
Yes, sir.
But this is the problem. Sometimes we don't have the right guru. If you don't have the right guru, then you're on the wrong path. And sometimes you have the right guru, but you are not obedient, you're not following. You doubt the guru. If you doubt the guru, then where's the question of you discovering your purpose? How will the guru help you? So therefore, we must become sensitive to these facts of life. But well said. Well said, Gopal.
Thank you.
Krishan, Bala, Natraj, Chitra.
See, Om Guruji, according to me, 84 लाख योनियों में सिर्फ ह्यूमन बीइंग को राइट है कि वो पर्पस को आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए कॉन्शियसनेस रखता है. अदरवाइज ऑल द एनिमल्स, बर्ड्स डू नॉट हैव द कॉन्शियसनेस टू आइडेंटिफाई देयर द पर्पस. Secondly, before joining this school, entertainment, I'm living a life of entertainment, which give me a pleasure. So according to me, that on that time, pleasure is the purpose of the life. Enjoy the whiskey, enjoy the money, all these things. But after joining this school, I got the knowledge of enlightenment, and that's the real purpose of my life. That is moksha, nirvana.
Very good. So, Krishan, it's not that we should give up all the pleasure. The pleasure may be there, but we should not lose the treasure. See, sometimes people think we should give up every pleasure. No, it's not necessary to give up all the pleasure, but we should not lose that. What Krishna says so beautifully, he says, many people are slave of entertainment. Many people, they need entertainment. I'm telling you, I was slave of tea and coffee for 40 years. 40 years. Last 40 days, I've not had a sip of tea or coffee. What does that? That is when you move from entertainment to enlightenment. And enlightenment is the purpose. Very beautifully said. Yes, Kishan, anything? Good, Bala. Bala, Natarajan, Chitra, and Atma and
Guruji,
Mahesh.
I have two questions, Guruji. One question, and I have to tell that people around me, even my sisters, all the people around me, Guruji, they don't, because of ignorance and karma, they are not having any purpose, Guruji. So they are only watching me and saying, कितना अच्छा है, कितना भारी है सब, कितना अच्छा तेरा चल रहा है. But they are not at all interested what I do, what I don't do, where I go. Only the answer I have to tell is ignorance and karma. That's why they don't have any purpose in the life. And secondly, Guruji, yesterday you were saying that about dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. So dharma, I got it, student life. Artha means earning. Artha, I didn't get the meaning of kama, Guruji.
Kama is that world of lust, that world of physical entertainment, craving of the physical body, the calm and kamini. One is kama, one is kamini. What is kamini? Kamini is gold, for example, gold and glitter. So these are so हम अर्था के बाद क्या करेंगे? जो आदमी अर्था कमाता है, पैसा कमाता है, वो क्या करता है पैसा से?
He will use for pleasure, Guruji.
Ash करता है, ash.
Ash, हाँ, ash करता है.
Kama is the word of ash. That word of ash is kama.
And moksha means for the enlightenment people.
Attaining God. ये सभी छोड़ के धर्मा अर्था कामा को छोड़ के ultimate goal is moksha.
Okay. And Guruji, I didn't get the meaning of that Shiv Shakti. इतने दिन मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है, Guruji. What is the meaning of Shiva, Shakti, and Shivoham?
Shiva Shakti is the power of Shiva, power of God, power of Sip.
Okay, Sip. Okay.
The people who say Shiva Shakti, somebody may say Krishna Shakti, it doesn't matter. So Shakti is Shakti, you understand, Shakti of the Supreme. And Shivoham means that Shakti is inside you, the heart is beating. What is your heart beating inside you? The Shiva Shakti inside you is Shivoham. वो जो तुम्हारे अंदर का शिव निकल जाएगा तो तुम्हारे अंदर शक्ति निकल जाएगी तो
the soul merges with the Sip.
Over. Chapter closed.
Chapter closed. Guruji, yesterday's session was too good, Guruji. It was really an eye opener, Guruji.
So one more session next Friday. One more session on Sanatan Dharma next Friday.
Guruji, please continue all that. You said that for 8 days we will continue that only.
Continue what?
Continue with that session only, Guruji. With that only.
Yes. Natarajan, we are continuing.
Natarajan
and Chitra, thank you.
I bow down to you, Guruji.
Yes, sir. Namaskar.
You are told the purpose of life is self-realization first.
Yes, absolutely.
There are human beings only can self-realization can be done.
Yes.
Animals and other things cannot do because they don't have the intelligence to think over.
Absolutely. Well said.
Secondly, we have got so many souls, young soul, baby soul, mature soul, like that. The young soul and mature souls wants only power, greed, everything. So they'll have to enjoy the things and come for the next life. When they realize, when they come to the mature soul only, the soul will come to the path of realization. Otherwise, all the human beings will not come to you, because I am entering into your path, because I want to get realization now. So this has given me the opportunity for my life this time to get enlightened. Okay, everybody cannot come to this Zoom, isn't it? So,
Correct. But it's not young soul and old soul. Soul is not becoming young or old. It is the human being. Young
yes,
body, my body, the young jiva. We can use the word jiva. Okay, the young
yes,
being. Huh? Soul has no age. There is no young soul and old soul. But when the human being, Nataraj, when the human being becomes fed up with life,
yes,
suppose somebody is having a lot of problem in life, then they start asking the question, what is life? Or somebody is very sick, has cancer, they ask the question, what is life? Or
yes,
somebody is having a lot of problems in business or money. So there are different conditions in which a human being he awakens, and then he's pulled towards spirituality.
yes. That is the purpose. The only when realization comes, only when we suffer, only we will get into the
Many
things.
times, many times. But also sometimes it's not suffering. Sometimes when you are seeking God, sometimes when you're seeking purpose, sometimes when you're seeking the truth.
Yes,
Yeah, it's. I was, for example, I was in the happiest mode before when I went for Talash. I was
yes,
in the height of happiness. I was very, very, very happy, enjoying my life. Then my guru asked me, will you just one day, will you live and die? My guru asked me one day one question. My guru
yes.
asked me the question on 2012. It was 2012 Buddha Purnima day. It was full moon. And the guru asked the question, are you going to just go from Switzerland and Finland and Iceland and New Zealand and Antarctica? One day you will die. What is your purpose?
Purpose.
The guru asked me the question, what is the purpose? Then he told me, go on Talash. So when many of you in this Zoom call, you are on a talash, you are on a quest, you are on a search. And many people in this call have evolved, have elevated, they have come to the state of realization. Many people.
Yes. The thing is, you've been so many births you have taken, and you are now this birth, the previous birth, and other things you are in the path. Now it has this birth you are given your guru has given a liberation to see God.
Yes, the guru can show the path, and yes, then we can, once we follow the guru, we can see.
Yes.
And then we have to continue the journey. That's not over. When
Yes,
you
yes.
realize God, then you are able to serve everybody as God, love
Yes.
everybody as God.
Serving is a must.
Good, Natarajan.
Thank you.
Chitra Sairam. Thank you.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
We see that nature itself is moving with a purpose because evolution has happened from amoeba to human being. So it didn't stop with producing only amoeba, one unicellular cells. So it has been evolving, and now the physical evolution has complete, and now the consciousness is evolving, and the nature has bestowed the human being with a special intelligence and also the willpower to choose, so that it can hasten the process of evolution. So nature itself is showing that there is a purpose. And then apart from that, our Shastras are also considered as user manual or pramanas. So where Veda, in Purusha Suktam, there is one line, Tani Dharmani Pratama Nyasa, means out of all duties, attaining liberation is the primary duty, to work towards liberation.
Yeah.
And then in Sanatana Dharma also, as you said yesterday, Dharma Kam Moksha, that also says that you have to earn money in a dharmic way, that is in a righteous manner. Fulfilling your legitimate desires means fulfill your desires, but those desires which are not detrimental to move towards moksha, which is helpful towards moving towards moksha. So that is also showing that there is a purpose, that we have to move towards moksha.
Good. Well said, Chitra. So there is a purpose. We have to move to that purpose. And the whole idea of life is getting to that point step by step. Thank you, Chidanand.
Yeah, I just wanted to make one point that human beings normally live a life of purpose. Whereas, but the purpose may be only dharma. I will live a virtuous life, a pious life, or go after money, artha. My life is to earn and earn more money, or kama, enjoy, pleasure, happiness. But it is only the few who realize primary purpose, the only purpose is to be liberated, to have moksha. So between these four purposes, which Sanatana Dharma talks of, I thought because you said that the 7 days will work on the Sanatana Dharma, I said you chose this particular subject of purpose to establish this four purusharthas. But all the three are secondary. The primary is only moksha.
So Chidanand, what you're saying is correct. So in a Sanatana Dharma, what they are saying, you can't start your life with moksha.
Yes.
You have to start your life with dharma. But
Yes.
after dharma, if some people get into artha and kama, some people they skip directly from brahmacharya, they go to sannyas. That's also possibility.
Yes.
But the normal, they say, even if you go to artha, you learn, you earn, don't get stuck in kama, what you're saying, don't get stuck in pleasure. And the ultimate purushartha, the final purushartha, the main purushartha is moksha. And living in this world, you and me, we must understand that if we don't attain moksha, then means what? That means our whole life is wasted. Complete
Come
life
back
is
again
wasted.
and again.
Yeah, you have to come back. Thank you, Gerald. Atma in Mahek. And then
Yes,
Rumataji.
Guruji, actually, I have some doubts regarding the book which I read, which was written by you. So, would
Yes.
it be the right time to ask right now?
Yes, yes, please ask. Where did you pick
So,
the book from?
Guruji, I brought it from Crossword in
And
Pavilion Mall.
okay,
And
in Pune. You're
name
in
of
Pune.
yeah,
Yeah.
name of book is Freedom Mukti.
Yes.
So in that it is all about to be free from the world, the all the things. But then, what is the possibility that you will be enlightenment and get enlightened? And also, after getting enlightened, what is there in enlightenment?
So what is the possibility of enlightenment? 100%.
And how to be enlightened?
Enlightenment. So therefore, you're coming on the call first day today.
Yes, today is the first
So
day.
this call is every day 8 o'clock, correct? So
Yeah,
in this call, every day we answer questions. Every day we guide people how to go on the journey. The journey of enlightenment is like climbing Mount Everest. Can you climb in one day? Can you climb? Or 1 minute? Can you climb?
no.
It's a process. Enlightenment means to overcome ignorance. How did you get the name Atma in Mahek? Who helped you to make the name?
Actually, after reading few topics in the book, after reading the topic mind and ego, freedom from mind and ego, me, the body is not mine, and I am a different Atma. So that inspired me to keep my name that.
Very good, very good. May I ask you how old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
15 years old. Very good.
Yeah.
So you're very lucky that at 15 years you are changed your name to Atma in Mahek after reading a book you bought from Crossword. So it is your previous karma. It is not a chance that you have bought the book. How come you bought the book? You spent your pocket money to buy the book?
No,
Or your
actually, I was with my cousin, and he was just he was telling me to buy something, but I did not want anything. So he was just forcing me to just get something. So I told him, let's go to the bookstore, and then I found this book over there.
So it is not a luck. It is not a chance. It is your good karma that you have got the book, you have read the book, you have changed your name to Atma and Mahek, and you have come on the Zoom call. So please try to come on the Zoom call every day, 8 o'clock, whenever you can. It's for all 7 days. Whenever you can come, please come. This call is more important than your school, what you're learning in school.
Yes,
Because
sure.
in school only you can make a career, you can make money or you can get a job, right? But
Yes.
this is the way to make your life. This is the way to realize the truth about life. Enlightenment is what a person like you can attain if you start at this age. Then if you follow it with dedication and devotion, then you will achieve your goal.
Guruji, actually, in the book you mentioned about love and attachment. So I did not understand the difference between both of them, because when we love someone or when we do, like, of course, we do something for them. For example, if I love my parents, I'll do something for them. That creates attachment. So how do I keep both of them separately?
So love and attachment means when you love, Love should not just be formed as a daughter to the parents. Then this is love and this is attachment. Okay. But when you are learning about enlightenment, then you'll realize you are Atma. Atma in Mahek. You are the soul. Atma means soul. You understand, right? So when you love from the soul, when you love from soul your parents, then you will not be attached. Then there will be detachment. Then there will be detached attachment. You will love them, but you will love them as a soul. So that
Okay.
is the way to love from soul to soul. Then there will be no attachment.
Okay. Also, you mentioned about freedom from emotions like fear, anxiety, and all. So, like you said, to be attracted to positive thinking. So that also brings happiness. And when you're happy, there will be some points where you will be sad. Because if I'm happy that I'll be awake tomorrow, but then there will be some incidents that will make me sad. So, is it okay to be happy?
There is a way to eternal happiness. So you will learn on this call. There is a way to be in Ananda. Ananda means always happy. So that's the way. Since today is your first call, every day you will. I told you cannot learn everything in one day, but
Yeah.
you come on this call and every day you will learn step by step. You ask questions. Every day you can ask a question, and every day I will help you to understand little better. Take a notebook and write down whatever you are learning, so you will improve in your journey.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Atma in Mahek. So, my dear friends, you all see a girl, Atma in Mahek, went to a mall in Pune. A cousin forced her to buy something. She buys a book. She buys the book. She reads the book. She changes her name from Mahek to Atma in Mahek. She reads the Zoom call message on the bookmark. She comes here and she asks so many relevant questions. This is called divine magic. This is called grace of Prabhu, grace of Sip. Thank you. Yes, Rumataji and Kavi. Unmute, Rumataji, unmute कीजिए.
Guruji, I want to thank you from the core of my heart for daily reminding us of all the good things which help us to pinpoint, focus our purpose. And definitely we are going to reach enlightenment. I thank you, salute you, and I
Amma,
love you for
thank you.
your efforts. And we also do our efforts, but without your efforts, we are nowhere. Thank you so
Rumataji,
much.
thank you. Rumataji, I am a messenger of the Supreme. प्रभु ने मुझे ये direction दिया तो मैं करता हूँ, correct? But for you all, each of you is capable of moksha. Each of you, like just now this young girl, 15-year girl, she's asking what is the possibility of being enlightened. 15-year-old girl asking the possibility. Rumataji, people
Yes, it is
reach
great thing.
people reach 75 years old, they don't know the spelling of enlightenment. At 15 years, so my job is, what's my job? I come here every day. मुझे और कोई काम है ही नहीं. मैं तो फालतू हूँ. So I come on
Not
this call.
faltu. Very valuable person for us, not faltu.
So for me, I come on this call. I try to guide you every day. We spend 1 hour together because this is my purpose. And my purpose is to help you achieve your purpose. What is my purpose? I have a purpose. My purpose is to help you achieve your purpose. That is my purpose. And there is a method. So you have to follow the method. You have to follow the path. You have to learn, and then you have to grow in this journey. Thank you, Rumataji. Last question, Kavi.
Hey. Namaste. Pranams to everyone. Pranams to the Atman in everyone and the Atman in you and myself also. There is one question I feel I need an answer for. One thing is the purpose of life. Yes, the purpose of life we understand, it's enlightenment, moksha. But what is moksha? And the moksha is for whom? Is it for this person who I call Kavita, this ego, or this mind, or the intellect? So moksha
Moksha is
to
for
whom?
whom?
And
Moksha.
from what?
This is the most classical question in the whole dictionary of enlightenment and spirituality. So we will have a whole session on it because today, but your question, was there some question before this? Moksha is for whom? Moksha, you are not Kavi.
Mhm.
Your name is Kavi.
Yes.
And you are not this body.
Mhm.
This body is only the vehicle for you whose name is Kavi to attain moksha.
Mhm.
Therefore, then who are you? You are Kavi, the body, the mind, the intelligence, the ego, the Atma, this whole
Structure.
this complete creation is called a human being. It's a body, it's about the body mind complex, the human being which is in front. When you look at me, you are looking at me, but I am only this face, it ends here, no, at my ear. If I say, is this me here, not my hand, but once beyond, so we have got a particular cavity. We have got like a car. A car is what is inside the car. The road is not the car. For example, I'm just trying. So the Jivatma needs to get moksha, and moksha is the purpose. So there are two questions we are trying. One is we are saying why attain moksha, but now you're asking a new question: who attains moksha?
Yes. And there is one more thing I need clarity on.
Yeah.
See, there is a Upanishad that says, Isha Vasedar idam sarvam yat kinchit jagatyam jagat. Means the SIP is pervading everything, the living, inanimate, animate, everything. So it goes to say, Tena tyaktena bhunjita. Means by giving it up, bhunjita is enjoyment. You enjoy yourself. I need more clarity on this sentence. Tena tyaktena bhunjita. Means
See,
by giving it up, you enjoy yourself.
yeah, so you translate it tomorrow when I'm coming, and I'm going to give you the full answer in the session tomorrow, an
Okay.
open session, because I don't take responsibility of Sanskrit. Whenever Sanskrit comes, I hand over to Chidanand. Chidanand is the Sanskrit master. So Chidanand, make note what
Okay.
she's saying, and please cap. But let me tell you, my job is to simplify.
Yes.
As long as we are clinging to the name, as long as we are clinging to the body, mind, ego, we cannot attain moksha.
Yes.
Who attains moksha? It is the ignorant one, the one who is ignorant, the one who thinks I am I. Moksha means realizing I am not I.
Exactly.
When you realize I am not Kavi. So very rare people, wherever we go to airport, they say, who are you? I am Kavi. When you go anywhere, all the time we say, I, this is mine, this is my house, this is my car, this is everything, this is mine. So when, and moksha means freedom from mind, freedom from I. And who gets freedom from I? The I.
The I. I understand the I as in the Jivatma.
The I becomes free from I. The Jeev Atma becomes free from the Jiva to realize I am nothing but the Atma.
And that is where the practice of witnesshood, that is staying at the intellect level and remaining in the conscious level, comes.
When you remain in the conscious level as a witness, as an observer, in that state, when there is mumukshutva, deep yearning, and there's jigyasu, deep longing, and there's gyan and yog, this whole process, it's like making a cup of tea. Making a cup of tea is not the tea leaves.
Yes.
Making cup of tea is not the water. Making the cup of tea is not the milk. Making the cup of tea is boiling the tea leaves in the water and the milk at a temperature till boiling point for it to become tea.
I understand.
So
I
that is
understand.
how, that is moksha. Moksha is the journey of a jivatma transcending the body, mind, ego. Then you realize I am the soul.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I have noted your point. This week we are talking, so it's a beautiful topic. Who attains moksha? So people can prepare for this, because even after we have 100 discussions on this, who attains moksha, people will still ask the same question: who attains
Yeah,
moksha?
because it's very difficult. It's like even if you try to stay in the consciousness, slip so often. It's like
So we will
as if you're
dedicate
walking on as if you're
Monday.
walking on a slippery, algae filled road.
So will you be
It
there on
just goes.
Monday? Are you present on Monday 8 o'clock? Will you be there?
I'm there. I'll be there.
So
I
I'm
actually
dedicating
what?
Monday to this topic. Who attains
Okay.
moksha? Monday we
Okay.
will have
Thank
this
you.
full topic.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so
my dear
much.
friends, thank you, Kavi. Thank you for see. So this is how a jigyasu, a seeker, asks questions. This is how somebody like a 15-year-old buys a book in Pune and lands up in a call. This is how we have so many people coming on the call now who are so much seeking the truth. But still, there are billions of people, billions, who are lost in samsara. There are billions who, for them, the spirit is only in the bottle. For them, if you talk of spirit, they will say, yes, keep walking. Keep walking means Johnny Walker. For them, the spirit is in the bottle. Very few people like you discover the spirit that's the soul within, the divine spirit. Most people are still in the spirit, the wine spirit. What are the two spirits? One is the wine spirit and one is the divine spirit. The wine spirit is in the bottle and the divine spirit is inside here. So our goal is there to evolve from the spirit in the bottle. Huh? That's what did one shair say? One shair said, Nasha sharab mein hoti to nachti botal. Nasha sharab mein hoti to nachti botal. The nasha is not in the sharab. The nasha is, that's why one of my song I say, Prabhu ke प्यार में ऐसा एक नशा है, प्रभु को प्रेम करने में ऐसा मजा है. How will we reach that state of loving the divine, which is more intoxicating than any wine? Tomorrow we will see you at 8 with folded hands. I bow down to you.